Hey everyone, this is Harry. I'm bringing some training information today. This is from the Reps magazine article called "Is Training to Failure Overrated?" The test was about the study compared the effects of resistance training to muscular failure versus with repetitions in reserve on muscle growth and fatigue in trained individuals. What it's talking about is there's a debate going on back and forth, and this has been going on for a while. This is probably the second or third article I've read about this, is training to failure. What basically you lift the weight till you can't lift it anymore. Is that better, or is it better to lift weights until you got maybe 1 or 2 reps left to reserve for maybe like your next set? So if you're doing multiple sets of a weight and it's really heavy, like I said, you may want to, if you're doing, say you're going to aim for 5 reps, maybe you're only going to do 3. So you'll have something left over for the next set, and if you're doing several sets. That's kind of what it's talking about. They said, is it better to go to failure to where you can't lift it anymore in good form, or is it better to go and stop a little short so you have some energy left for the next one? And what they found was that both training approaches produce similar muscle growth over an 8-week period they checked. So, but training to failure induced higher acute neuromuscular fatigue. And that's what you're wanting to do. You're basically, when you're exercising, you're lifting weights, you're tearing down or tearing up, how you gonna look at it, your muscle fibers, and that's what you want to do. You got to tear them to get them to grow. So it's saying that going to failure gave you a slight increase in muscle growth. Instead of going and stopping, 1 and 2 reps of failure. But as the study goes on, it talks about, said either way is good. It depends on what you're doing. How much weight you're using. If you're using a whole lot of weight, you're probably going to want to stop, just try to save a little gas for the next set. I normally do like 3 sets. So I'm trying to go to failure on every set because I'm only doing 3 sets of probably 8 reps. So I usually go to failure, and it seems to work. But some people like to do the opposite. They like to stop a little short so they'll have some gas for the next one, maybe even for the next exercise. Depends on how much rest period you take. That's another whole ball of wax. But what does this mean for you? It says you can achieve similar muscle growth whether you train to failure or leave a few reps in reserve, but training to failure may lead to more fatigue. And that's the whole thing. It depends on how long your training routine is. Mine usually 45 minutes to an hour. So that's, it's not a long set. If you're going to be doing something longer, if you're going to be doing some cardio afterwards, you may want to save some for your cardio or whatever. So it all depends on your routine, what you're doing. But to really get the best out of your training, in my opinion, I'm just going to throw my 2 cents worth in, is training to failure is probably better than stopping short. If you can't go, you can't go. That's what it means. If you're doing something, you're in bad form, and you just can't go another rep, instead of trying to force it and doing a bad form exercise, just stop. You just got. That's what it means by going to failure, where you can't perform the exercise in good form again. I was worked out this morning, and I was supposed to do 8 reps. I got to 6. I was gone. That's all I could do to get to 6 reps. So I had to stop. And then go to the next set. Sometimes you stop short when you don't, because you just run out of gas. So it all depends on what kind of training you like to do, how many reps you're going to be doing, how heavy the weight is, different things like that play into it. But their suggestion is, for the most part, to get the most out of the workout is to go to failure. But like I said, if you've got a long workout planned, then you want to stop short. If you guys got any questions about this, just feel free to send a message or put a comment down underneath this video, and we'll get back to you. All right, thanks, guys. Bye.